you doing, mis amores? This is Cynthia Lee Fontaine, all the way from RuPaul Drag Race, The Crazy Cuckoo, and you are watching The Reality Rundown.
Hi, everybody. It's Dolores Catania from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, and you're listening to Rundown Media.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Tug, your number one most favorite Drag Race recap podcast. My name is Wellington Gomez, and I'm here with my amazing co-host. Hi, Edward.
Hi, baby. You already know it's Edward_ENT. I'm excited because it's a new season.
And of course, our other co-host is here. Hi, Kevin.
I'm just the other co-host. I'm not the fabulous co-host. But I finally got a mic from my boss, so now you can hear me correctly. I'm excited for this season.
Should turn his mic on.
How is it on?
Finally, the budget is budgeting at least, child. So
blame it on the budget.
Listen.
Gotta start somewhere.
Oh my God, it's a whole new season of Drag Race. It's only RuPaul gave us one.
It's been a week
to legit just like, okay, calm down, run your errands, go to that dentist appointment that you've been meaning to go to,
catch up with what
do your taxes. Like,
hello.
He gave us 1 week.
There's no off season. It's off week now. Like, there's no such thing as like, is Drag Race off season? No, you have an off Saturday, Sunday, Monday to get your life and then get ready for the new season.
Yep, that's literally how it is. But yeah, so I'm just like, amazing, like, new season of Drag Race. I love it. And also it's All Stars, and you know what that means. It's an All-Star
summer, baby. Always, bitch, it's on.
I love a good All-Star summer.
Nothing will top. I don't think there'll ever be a moment that could top last summer, like the all winners All-Star summer. Like all winner summer was just a different summer, and I know this summer's gonna be amazing, but it has some big shoes to live up to.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready for it.
It definitely has some big shoes, just because All-Star 7 was also like, come on now, like All-Star 7 was All-Star 7, like it was winners of all winners. It was, the big
Jinx summer. It was Jinx summer,
right?
Monsoon season, baby.
It's crazy that we live in a world now that it's Jinx and Sasha reigning. Like that's where we live today.
Insane.
And it feels good. It feels great. Correct.
It feels like all in the world is where it's supposed to be. And it feels like, nature is healing and things are, the spring is here. Things are blooming and
collapses are blooming.
Tis the season.
Tis the season, chair. Make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at The Talk Podcast to make sure you are, keeping up with everything that we post on there. We started posting some, Drag Race gossip. Some of the girls were talking shit about each other in their little watch parties.
That's it.
So not only would you find she up by night. Not only would you find the clips from our episodes, but you will also find some Drag Race news and some cool shit. Just go follow us, like,
need
and comment, like, we want to hear what y'all gotta say, like, talk shit
for real. So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram
the queens
and on Twitter. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching this. What have the girls been up to ever since our last episode that we recorded?
I'm getting waxed tomorrow, so I can't wait for this pussy to be like Caillou. Like, my pussy about to be on St. Jude's Hospital for Children, and I'm so excited because when I'm waxed, especially in the summer, I just hear my pussy whistling. Like, at any moment, it's game time.
Right.
Like,
it's always game time.
My pussy's been hibernating for the past week, and now she's just ready to come back out and say hi to Boxer. She misses her.
Where are you at? Are you at like little baby hairs, or you have like dreadlocks right now?
So technically, what my wax lady says, it needs to be the size of a grain of rice. So I have a rice field right now in my pussy, and she's ready to see Lisa. Shout out to Lisa, the guided glam on Instagram. She gets this pussy right, and she loves the queers and she loves the gays and she loves waxing them. So
all right, well, we know where to go. Use their discount code when you go there.
Discount code pussy 123.
Discount code The Tuck. And
20.
for you to get 15% off.
Lisa's like, I didn't sign off on this. People are gonna go into the store like, The Tuck sent me here.
When people
at
start
least they're gonna leave with a bald pussy. That's all that matters.
That part.
You'll be charged full price, pussy bald.
If I had a nickel.
All Stars 8 premiere, the Fame Games.
Mama.
My God. So even though the intro looks were part of the premiere episode, we are not going to be talking about the intro looks because we actually did talk about those looks when we recapped the Meet the Queens, the promo looks, and the intro looks. So if you want to hear our opinions on their intro looks, make sure you guys go to listen to episode 39, and there you can
Listen.
hear our opinions on those intro looks. But in this episode, we finally get the first mini challenge of the season. And basically, what they have to do is that the queens have to model 2 looks on the runway, one inspired by fame in the past and one inspired by fame in the present. And for the maxi challenge, they had to write and perform an original verse to a disco or glam rock rendition of Money, Success, Fame, and Glamour. This episode, they had the mini challenge, the maxi challenge, and the runway all in one for the judges to take into account when in deliberation. And in the runway, category is famous forever. So just general thoughts before we get into the looks and we watch the performance, just general thoughts of the All Stars premiere, the cast, the feel, anything.
Okay, so it's just so refreshing and exciting. Like sometimes I would watch people, I'm like, we get hyped up every season over for like football season. Like, oh my God, I can't wait for like my coffee and like have my little sweater, yabba dabba do. But it's like, one, we only have 1 week to prepare for a new season. And then 2, it's like it's like the way my eyes open when I watch the show every single time. I'm like, fuck, like how could you continue to make something so interesting and then you kind of expect what's coming, but there's always a twist. And I feel like that's what the season's bringing. And I'm like literally at the edge of my seat.
I'm excited overall because it's a lot of queens that like did not have the best track record. So primarily the cast is a bunch of queens that we really didn't get to see the full potential of. So that's why I'm really excited to be like reintroduced to myself, even though I did watch the previous season, like queens like Kahana, James, a lot of those queens I really didn't get to see what they're all about. And I'm excited that this is like a second chance for me to really see, like, do I really like them or are they like busted boots? And girl, it was a lot to take in. It was like a lot to take in. I was not douched for all this. It was a lot.
It was definitely a lot to take in. And of course, they also even gave us 2 episodes, which was gagging. I remember I was in the bed with my man, and we were like, okay, let's watch Drag Race real quick. And we go thinking that we're just gonna watch 1 episode, and then when we go on Paramount Plus, there's 2. We started key.
They fed the girls. They fed the girls this year.
Girl, roll the blunt, set the bong up. We about to key.
I love that she said me and my mans. Me and my man. Me and my man.
To all of our sisters that listen to our podcast, it's me and my man from now on, okay? I am married. I am in love. And yeah, he might be listening to this. He might not. I don't know.
He better be. The fuck?
He better be liking, subscribing, and commenting to the Tuck on Instagram.
Go, he better.
Like,
oh, wow.
All 3 of us.
Not to Chris Brown.
Let me in.
I'll be Pumpkin in the back spitting like, because you know I don't got hands. Ooh.
Just spit at me.
Wait, something.
Flexibilidad.
What in the telenovela is going on here?
Oh my gosh, something was playing. Something just randomly started playing. Okay, anyways.
What in the Telemundo?
The new podcast is gonna be Housewives, but it's Latina moms only.
So, like I was saying, since the mini challenge was judged with the maxi challenge this week, first we are going to watch the maxi challenge performance, and then we'll get into the looks. Are y'all ready?
Boring, yeah. I'm fucking ready.
Thank you, Glam. It's the Fame Tars with their new glam rock hit, Money, Success, Fame,
Also,
Glamour.
Adele Dazeem was boring.
Adina Menzel. Same thing though.
Michelle looks con.
The body.
I'm very impressed by her.
Her mug transformation is elite.
She's keeping up low key. Like, give it to Darian. I'm sorry.
Keeping up to what? don't you feel like the background music is too loud? Like you really can't hear them speak.
No.
I was eating this up. They all look the same. They're in unison. The outfits all match together.
Yo, Kahana's body work. I need to go to her doctor.
Bitch.
No, Kahana.
This hair is ugly as fuck.
No, it was hot.
I love this move.
So something I would say is that I like the fact that Heidi's like branding a lot because I keep seeing those lists.
Yeah. Brandon.
Yo, Kahana, her body, and she's not even a trans woman. Like she's a full cisgender boy with that body. Amazing,
Femme goddess.
girl. Darian looks like she just dropped her kids off at school and she came in a party.
Right.
I do wish Candy had like a. Oh, she does. Okay. Wait, was that belt there? Look, you see, there's no belt in this shot, and then in the other shot, she has a belt.
Oh my god, I just noticed that.
Because I was gonna say, I was like, I wish.
There.
Oh my god!
Oh, somebody get in fire!
Can we tag her like Candy? What's the belt?
Wait, we literally just figured this out on air.
Naisha is hot, and that fat ass, I would eat it, and I would eat ass.
Oh my god, we need to get this clip out and on Instagram now.
That belt is her interceptor tour.
And you know what's funny? That happened? Because later on the show, I'm going to talk about what happened on social media with Naisha Lopez and what she said.
Work.
I've been suspended off Twitter.
Give it up for the Glitter Chicks with their brand new disco hit, Money, Success, Fame,
What a long name.
Glamour.
This bitch is 8.
And they were talking about these bitches being on the first page for a while, but it mattered.
I hate her voice.
I low-key hate her, but she's winning me over little by little.
I agree.
I need that on a shirt. I hate her, but she's winning me over.
Yo, Jessica Wilde is not playing with nobody this season.
Yeah.
That's my top pick. That's my top pick of the season.
Girl,
No, she's definitely surprising me.
I've been gagged left and right by Jessica Wilde.
I would love to gag on her.
Yeah, I know that shit is big and fat.
Pink, purple.
Ooh, James, keep it together, James.
Oh my god, have you watched James?
James is fucking up so bad.
Superstar.
Yo, this bitch is so good. I love her.
Jimbo's also
That's-
eating.
This is definitely my pick for winner.
Jimbo, Jessica, and Candy.
Yes, bitch. Yes, that line. I love that line.
Yes, she ate that. I
Melanie.
miss the Hillary experience, honey.
Monica's not there. Her body's, but she's not there.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Monica looks so bored. She literally said, Monica said, I'm gonna catch this check, baby.
Sophisticated glam with a Benji twist. MBH is her name. Fish from the ghetto.
Oop.
I like that line.
Trigger warning, Victoria Stone.
You just rhymed slay with slay. Work.
This is Kasha Davis is low-key carrying.
Work.
Lala is eating. I can't take my eyes off her.
No, Lala and Jimbo are like
It's Jessica for me. I'm sorry.
Jessica too.
Yeah.
Like Jessica is just fucking insane.
No, I'm sorry, but Monica was very in her head because she's not giving at all. Even in the
Yeah.
energy, I feel like she was very in her head to like do a good job.
I low-key can't stand James. Anything she does, I get like itchy.
Oh, but that was also so exciting to see again. Like it, I love it, but there's definitely notes.
I low-key love how like RuPaul kind of take notes because when she brings a lipstick assassin, like last year, well, 2 years ago, technically, they brought back Jessica Wilde to go against Jan. I feel like in that moment, that's when RuPaul's like, "Oh no, bitch, you're coming the fuck back on the stage. Like that was your past." I low-key love that. Like Jessica 8 for me.
Well,
100%.
She did.
make sure that you mention that later when we talk about
Well,
something else because
Okay.
if by that definition, then I guess we'll see some new people soon. Um
Okay.
okay,
I love
so
it.
let's get into this looks, ladies, because
Let's
you
go.
know,
Oh, I'm
um,
excited.
and of
Yes,
course,
Drags That Looks.
Drags That Looks, baby, we love you. You always providing the tuck with the necessary, materials for us to do our episodes. So thank you so much for always posting these looks. And we are a loyal follower. Make sure they just follow. Excuse me. What was that about? What was that about?
This is a different account. He's using the burner account.
Yeah,
right
I think
now.
this is this is like another account on my computer, but nonetheless, I just gave you another follow. Make sure you guys follow at Drag That Looks on Instagram. Okay, so
Word.
first and foremost, Kahana Montrese. Category is famous then, famous now, famous forever. First, famous then, glamorous. It's a
It's
wet
a wet.
for me.
It's a wet.
Yeah.
It's a wet
Like
for me. It's
every
glamorous.
single look.
I think she might. I think she's the look queen of the season, for me.
So
like,
far.
like thus far, like I think she's given a look queen. Like,
Episode 1. I
but-
think she's the look queen of the season.
but like to have 3 consecutive looks all be fire, and then obviously we'll
Right.
talk about the next episode, which is a hit, obviously again. But from what I know right now, like that bitch is fucking eating.
And the
Like-
bitch has a budget.
She has. I mean, she had enough
Love it.
money to get that butt done. She might as well throw that for the looks too.
No, it all looks so good. Like that first one, old fame, it's giving me like Renaissance. Like it's giving me Beyonce. Then she has the Little Nas X tribute, and then that third look, she's giving me Trinidad.
How did she
girl.
pack this shit? Because like it's also like,
Listen,
intricate.
if Trinity the Tuck was able to pack her garments for All Star 7, any bitch can pack anything for Drag Race.
Where
So
there's a will, there's a way.
where there's a Trinity, there's space.
There's a tuck.
Oh.
I honestly feel like all of these are wets for me. I think that Kahana knew that there was a lot that she needed to prove when she was coming back to this competition, because we do know that when she was on her original season, she didn't do that great. So I think that Kahana had that in her head, and she knew, like, when I come back for All Stars, I'm gonna show out. And also, let's not forget, Kahana has been busy. Kahana has been on
On
RuPaul's
Vegas
Drag Race
Live.
Live on Las Vegas. Kahana has been out here performing, touring everywhere. So not only
was
has
able-
her performance level gone up, her money has gone up. So, and clearly you can see that she looks
Oh, yeah.
expensive. She looks put together. She looks great. 10,
let's-
10s, 10s. This was an amazing premiere for Kahana.
Real
No,
quick, how do you
it's
feel? I saw some things on Twitter. How do y'all feel about like the queens utilizing like a breastplate? Because I see a lot of talk on Twitter about like the misogynistic views of it. Me, I don't give a fuck. I
It's,
think it looks amazing.
it's representations for the bitches who got boobs.
That
That's
part.
who we are here to represent. There's bitches who go out there with no. Look at Anisha. Anisha had her whole season with no boobs. So like, shout out to the
boobs.
like no boob having bitches. Anisha was your girl. This season we about the yitties, and that's it. Like next, our
Right.
bitches
And not
gonna have
Selena
a
S
think
titties.
piece. I mean, yeah, here we are giving our opinion and giving our think piece, and so like everyone's entitled, but also like fuck you, like bitch, like let these bitches rock their breastplate, and I said what I said at me. And argue with
I
your mother.
agree too. I think that, at the end of the day, these are drag queens, and drag queens have boobs, and drag queens have big plates, and they could be as big as Jimbos, and they can be non-existent. So shut the fuck up. Stop trying to police everything. And it's always low key. Listen, every time I go on Twitter, I had to legitimately get off Twitter because remember that it was giving me stress. Y'all
Trigger
remember
warning.
this? Like, I'm gonna come
Eve
out of this
6000, you
like-
caused this.
If 6000s and Beth, y'all need to deactivate y'all Twitters. Like y'all annoy me
I'm
on some real
suspended right
shit.
now,
Y'all
so
always talking shit.
Free Edward.
And all of those other people on Twitter, it's always these white social justice warriors. Oh, it's always white people trying to tell people what not to do and what to do. Shut up.
damn, Kevin.
Like white people should only listen when it comes to that. When it comes to that, stop trying to tell people what they should do and what they shouldn't do. Shut up. Shut up. Trying to police drag. Shut up. Oh my god, it gets me so annoyed all the time. It pisses me off.
That was Fish.
Good listener.
But like I said, drag queens are allowed to do whatever they want. They haven't disrespected nobody. And I just feel like that conversation is kind of just another conversation that adds to like the battle that drag queens have to go through, on a day-to-day basis. There's drag is being condemned in so many states and is being criminalized in so many states. So I feel like that conversation adds fuel to that fire. You know what I'm saying? Where it's
Yeah.
like then we're opening the door for cisgender women to feel like drag is an attack on womanhood. Shut up. We need to stop this conversation now before it gets too crazy. For real, for real. This is not an attack on nobody, and it's just an expression and it's just art. And let these bitches do whatever the fuck they want to do. And shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, don't watch the fucking show. I'm tired of y'all, for real.
Bethany.
And that is the latest on Cunt Radio.
Anyways,
That's political.
back to these looks, child. So now we have Alexis Michelle. Famous then, famous now, famous forever. I just have two things. The Kim Kardashian replica. At first, I was like, she's doing Kim Kardashian. But then I low-key lived. I feel like because it was Alexis, I was not expecting that. And
Yeah.
I feel like it still looked good on the runway and it still gave campy and it was still dope. I think that her famous forever, which is like, basically you finish your drag. I feel like it's very beautiful, it's very elegant. I love the hair, I love the dress. Famous then didn't really connect to it. I get the look and I get how it can be famous then, but I just really didn't connect to it.
Her last
Yeah.
look is it for me.
You're not feeling the last look?
No, like it's giving me like everything. Even like despite it just being like a very beautiful form-fitting gown, it's just like the energy and like the feeling I get from it is what makes it different. Like
Absolutely.
that on anybody else, okay, it would be cute, but like it's just so old Hollywood. It's very classic drag. It's very beautiful. Like it's very like it gives me like Miss Continental vibes. Like she stepped her pussy game up with the makeup 1,000,000%. Like she looks fucking gorgeous. Whew.
Yeah, the then is cute. I didn't get the reference, but I feel like it fits for the time period. The Kim Kardashian one was iconic. At first, I was like, okay, like it's just like a Power Ranger suit, but then I got the whole reference. Cute. And the last look, definitely, I feel like the energy is the first thing that stood out to me because in that first picture, you could kind of just like she's just radiating like fucking joy. Like that bitch is there and her feet are grounded and she's ready to fucking slay the competition. I'm here for it. And this is coming from like I really don't know her like that. Like I've seen her season, but I didn't. I have a new lens watching drag now, Drag Race. So
I love when on her season, I'll never forget when she made a bad outfit. No, she wore an outfit with a jacket and she lost Snatching because of her really basic outfit, but she blamed the entire cast. She's like, why would y'all let me walk out in this? And that is just so fucking cunt to me. To blame everyone besides yourself. The accountability is there, mama. And I love it.
Right. Well, moving on. Now we have Jessica Wilde, and it was tense across the board for me too. I'm sorry.
Licking, finger licking.
This is Jessica's
Bad
season.
Bunny on Drag Race? What? Like
this is Monica Beverly Hills. What she wanted to do with her little Cleopatra Party City costume is what Jessica did with this. I'm sorry, no shade. But even like if you go back and you look at yourself and you see what you presented when you try to do Cleo and you see what someone else presented, like take that in and see the room for improvement. Jessica ate this up.
Absolutely.
from beginning to end. I'm sorry, it was dope, and her forever famous. Her signature drag was very her. It looked great. I loved it. I loved it.
I hear background noise of people talking.
We're good.
Okay, no, yeah, that honestly, oh my god, oh my god, I don't know
Do
what
they
to
not know
do.
that the tuck is happening right now? Like that's crazy.
No, it's also Mother's Day, and I'm Dominican, so my entire fucking family, it's literally at my house right now. So to all of our listeners, I'm so fucking sorry, but
Money,
yeah,
The family
we're
can go to the
success,
tuck.
fame, and glamour.
Wow. I
okay.
think that
So
she looks amazing. I love the fact that she gave that honor, like that, like no, what's the word? Nod, toad,
Nod.
nod, nod to fucking Bad Bunny. Because I was like, that was an iconic fucking moment, like Bad Bunny in drag. Then you also have this Nefertiti's look. After we already seen Monica, it was like, oh shit, bitch, this is elevated. And not as strong as Party City. I don't think it looked Party City, but it just wasn't at this level because we've seen Party City. But this bitch right here, she's gagged me since the second she stepped in foot. I don't know too much about this queen, and I'm excited to see what else she has to show.
She looks fucking amazing, and it's amazing because on her season 2, like she was never in the bottom. The only time she was in the bottom was when she got eliminated. So like she's already coming back from a high of an amazing season, whether it be 13 years ago. Bitch, I think she brought the look, she brought the personality, she brought the confessionals. Like she's my top pick. Honestly, she's my number one, and I'm so
Okay.
excited. No, I'm calling it in. Like this is my bitch. I feel like even if you look from here, these 3 looks don't look like they're going to the same party, and I love that
yeah,
because it's just different. It's unique. Like, bitch, she's cunt. She's charisma, uniqueness, and talent.
Wet.
no, she really is. It's definitely a wet all around. Jessica
Uh,
Wilde, great premiere, um, truly amazing. I feel like she was robbed, honestly. Um, yeah, great, amazing. Wow, Jessica Wilde, like you're killing it, like for
you're
real. Like
wild.
She
I'm so,
wildin'.
so fucking wild. Okay, moving on. Now we have Naisha Lopez, and
Her under eye highlight is too much for me. Like she need
I
like
love it.
no. The first photo, she looks like a white woman.
listen,
No
it's
shade.
a chop. The forever then is a chop for me. The forever now is cute. She was giving cunt, so I'm gonna give it to her. But and the famous forever is also a chop. Like it was not giving. I'm sorry, and I was really expecting more from Nisha Lopez because Nisha Lopez is someone that you know talks about Drag Race on Roscoe's all the time. She is always recapping all of the contestants, all of the seasons. So isn't it humbling? Isn't it
Roscoe's is gonna
humbling?
air us out. Roscoe's is gonna air us out on that fucking next episode.
Girl, I
Watch.
don't care, but
We'll
it's really
take
the
it.
truth. Like, isn't it humbling? Like you when I saw that Nisha Lopez was coming on this season, that was one of my biggest things. I literally was like, well, she better bring it because she's always criticizing. You know,
T.
so when you then put yourself in that competition mode, it's only you know normal that people are going to look at you at an extra lens because that's how you look at others. So
If you talk shit, you better bring it back. And honestly, I agree with you, Wellington, 100%. I feel like for her fucking forever famous look, a bodysuit with an updo, I'm not gagging.
I'm not
Cut
gagging.
that clip. A fucking bodysuit with an updo.
I'm
Like,
not gagging.
I'm not gagging. Are you gagging? I mean, yeah, from the smell. Reference to Evie Oddly. No, again, like it wasn't it for me. I'm sorry. Like it's none of the looks are like ugly, but they're also not like I could expect this on her
sorry.
original season. Like this is giving me her original season vibes. And girl, like
Yeah,
you criticize all the All-Star seasons as your job. You get paid to talk shit about the girls on RuPaul's Drag Race, and you're gonna show up in a bodysuit, an updo, and too white of an under eye highlighter. I'm sorry, my shit dry.
the forever then
out
was ill fitted. It was
Ooh,
it needed to fit better. You know, it was
Make
either
it
gonna
track.
give sexy,
Tighter.
so it was gonna give super tight to the body, or you know, you was gonna give us extra body and you were gonna and you was gonna give us more boobs and more waist, but you didn't give us either. So you didn't have enough padding, and then it was too big on you. So it didn't work. But it could have been great, but it just didn't work. And then the other one, you served cunt. It looked beautiful. You was walking down runway. She looked gorgeous. I loved it. But
like
then
that.
famous forever, for real, like Kevin said, a bodysuit, and this is all stars.
And an up
Baby,
to.
you know, like the way we judging this is way like
This is the Ivy Leagues of drag, and you're giving undergrad, Miss Mama. Please.
Wow.
it's given didn't pass the HESPA.
Wait, what was the HESPA?
You don't
Girl,
remember that?
well, all we know is that it is not a wet, which means it is.
I
It's
regret.
giving trade school realness. And not
giving
and
co-
she's trade though. She's trade. No
Community
shade.
college realness.
That's great,
And that
though.
is not shade to community college, because
Canceled.
there
The
is no-
Tuck canceled by CCM and Brookdale.
Let's log off.
anyways, moving on. Then we have Candy the fucking Muse producer Gonzalez.
Marie Elizabeth Rose Lynn Joseph
Where we got
Anthony.
Gonzalez from?
I
That's
don't
not
know.
the last name.
I was just being stereotypical.
Her name is
child.
Kevin. Work.
Already a
Okay, so
fan.
first things first, famous then 8, completely 8. House boots down 8.
Them
to-
curls was bouncing.
First of all, to take that reference and do it so well. And also, let's not discount the fact that Candy Muse is a big girl. So for her to take a RuPaul
Big?
reference and make it look this well, because the skinny girls get away with saying this is RuPaul just because they're the same body type as RuPaul. This
Work.
was cunt as fuck. She
Yeah, no,
did
so
that.
good.
It looked expensive. The hair was everything.
Yes.
The fucking
Candy's on her
mug.
all-star shit.
She
The
is the mug of the fucking season. And I remember on her season, original season, Gottmik was even saying like, no, like Candy's mug is like fucking timeless. The way that she now utilizes blush more in her face, it just gives her this like really fucking model-esque look, and it just makes her look very abstract. The first look was fucking probably one of my favorite looks of the entire like mini challenge. Her
Yeah.
second look, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't wowed over. Like it was cute.
No,
Like
but
for the first look, I was kind of like the second look has to match it, and it didn't match it for me. Last look was cute. I like the bodysuit or the whatever it was called.
I love this hoe. That first look, iconic. The hair, beautiful. The makeup, stamp. Next, face, perfection. The fucking fur coat, cunt. The inside, I do wish it was like more of that pink in there. And then that third look, I could agree with you. It was a little bit more toned down, but we're also coming from, you know, the bitch didn't have that much space in her suitcase.
No, but not only
love it.
that, you know, for famous forever, that was her interpretation. It's
the
way different
future.
than what Naisha gave us. Naisha just gave us something that, you know,
She gave a
just
shit.
looked super
3
basic
different
and
parties,
super-
though.
you know, this
It's a lot.
is it. Yeah, it's a what would you call this? A corset? But like, what would you call this? It's
It's
not
like
a corset.
it's a bodice connected to like an arm panel. Her
Oh,
legs are hot. Like she has hot legs.
No,
squash
she
that
looks
fucking
great.
head like
She
iguana.
looks great.
It's not
It's a wet. It's a wet. It's a wet. Great premiere, Candy Muse. And honestly, I was expecting
Candelisa.
that.
Them
I was expecting
legs.
that. Next, we have Mrs. Kasha Davis. No shade. I thought these were all famous then.
The silence just spoke. Work.
To me, these were all famous then.
That is funny. I will agree. Her paint, I think the way she does her mug is a little
Old.
it's timeless. But
It's mature.
definitely all going to the same cocktail party. Like they are on time for this party. They are leaving at
These are
8:30.
actually 3 best friends. They know each other from down the block. They're gonna go play dominoes. And
Their
drink some
husbands were in World War
Coronas.
II.
And like, you know, like these girls, they be cackling, they be playing palace, they be smoking blunts together and cigarettes. They go get their hair done on Fridays, like after they go cash their EBT check. Like
Work.
these same generation.
I like her personality, and I think she's a very funny queen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll never take that away from her.
So
That's
what
not
about
very
the
funny.
garment in front of you?
There's nothing about the garment in front of me. I think she has a great personality. That's all I get. I'm sorry. I think this is
He's
regret,
playing
regret,
nice. He's
regret.
being coy today. He's being
I'm
coy.
trying to be very nice, but honestly, if you want my honesty, I think the outfits are shit. I think that the
Wow.
first outfit is cute. The other two outfits are looking very basic and boring, and it's just not giving me like we just saw Candy, we just saw Kahana, and now we see her in a fucking top and bottom pants with fucking sequins or whatever, and then those plastic wigs that the Australian queens are notorious for. I'm sorry, she's boring as fuck to me. Mrs. Kasha Davis, you are a sweet lady, but it's time to retire. Respectfully.
We have a death on the scene. Scotcha Davis found dead.
But honestly, she's old, so don't say that. That's bad luck for her.
We're looking for a killer description of white.
First
twin.
of all, the geriatric community is not gonna fuck with the tuck.
My,
Like
my
we
grandmother's
are-
going to call me after this and disown me.
no, like
No, but we're not being ageist, bitch. At the end of the day, my opinion on it is she's not. I feel like she's not cinched in none of these. Like, I don't know. It just looks like she just threw on whatever.
She's the
I don't
same
know.
age. Bianca literally said on the rundown on the pit stop that they're like 2 years away, and Bianca,
Ooh, she did not pay her Wi-Fi. Ooh, girl. Hold on. Let me cash out her at 20.
woo girl. 38.50. Production, let's mark that time, please. Ooh, girl.
Newark, come on. I expected better. You on the good side of Newark, Wellington.
Ooh.
You got Wi-Fi on that side.
I got my phone
I
hotspot,
know.
girl, because my Wi-Fi is trash. Just
Said I'm taking
girl,
no chances.
I ain't taking no chances this time, girl. Is she back? Now she's gagging.
Monkey see, wait, he's doing no see no evil. I'll do hear no evil. You got to see no evil.
can y'all hear me?
Okay, we can hear you.
We see waveforms.
Yes, let me get my hotspot. Mr. Kasha Davis.
It's that Kasha Davis voodoo bitch. She's back. Shut the fucking mouth.
Mrs. Kasha Davis hacked into the VPN chat.
Oh my
The
God.
VPN.
He came from the.
Oh, our girl is down.
Our girl is down for the cause.
Her Wi-Fi's down.
Losing is the new winning.
Losing is the
Hello?
Hello.
There you are, girl. Hold on.
My phone, my computer froze, and Mrs. Kasha Davis' face was all over my MacBook Pro.
She's gonna be under your bed tonight.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm just kidding, Mr. Kasha Davis. You are fully wet, and I love the looks. Beautiful garments. Beautiful garments.
Beautiful
And on that
garments.
note,
Beautiful gowns.
On that
Moving
note, give me the next queen.
on that note, so that we can avoid technical issues, child. Then we have Jimbo, the Canadian princess.
That princess.
So first things first, the Marilyn Monroe,
You're the realist.
8 down boots, 8 down the house, boots down, like
No questions about it.
insane. She looked cunt as fuck. It was amazing. This is how you do Marilyn. It looked great. I've seen this been done on the runway before, but not to this level, and it just looked great. The famous now, I'm not a fan for words that are not printed into the garment. I don't like when things are hanging. I don't like it's giving Selena STDs with the street signs from
Ew.
last season. Like
Burn
I
last
don't like
season.
when
Not from
words are
that
hanging like
season.
that. So honestly, Jimbo, for that reason, even though I love you to death, it's a regret for me for that look. And
The hair's cool as fuck, though. The thumbs
the
up
hair
hair
is
is.
cool. Again,
I've
I
never
only had a
seen
pro-
that.
I only had a problem with the fucking words. That's I'm not following you. Even though
I like
do.
the words just because I feel like she's giving a nod to Ice Spice, and she's really promoting it. That first look, amazing. And then that third third look really blew my mind. No, like
Yeah.
I love the eyes, I love the brain, and then I love that the ass is like bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. It was definitely unique, new, and I feel like relevant because it is the Fame game. She is in the future times, and that's what her drag is. Like that bitch ate that down. But I agree with the letters. The letters wish they were sewn in there, but the hair really just saved her on that one because I just realized the hair again.
Yeah, it was truly amazing. Production
The
is telling us
ass
that
was
the
the
ass
heart.
was a heart, so even amazing. She looked amazing. I think it was great.
The
If it
last
wasn't
look
for that
is
middle
fucking
look,
amazing. Like
Bitch, and that's hair.
right, right.
y'all can't come
Um,
for her looks. Like that's one thing. Like Jimbo is gonna bring it to you on that runway, and it's gonna be every time she comes onto the runway, it's a look we've never seen done before.
Does she
Like,
sew all
in-
her things?
She,
is what?
She makes all her things.
I know she can
I'm-
sew. I know she
I'm
can
not
like
sure.
UK versus the world. She's sawn that dress before, but sewed.
Well,
sewed.
regardless if she could sew or not, you have to have some style and taste to pull something off like this.
Yeah.
You know, you have to pick the hair, pick the boobs, pick the shoes, and that she did. So it's definitely a wet.
I
It's
just
a
lost 2
wet.
nails.
It's
So-
definitely a wet.
Oh, and look, Forever Raymond like this post. He is tuned
Oh.
in.
Oh, cute. Shout out to Forever Raymond. Lost but not forgotten. Okay, moving
She's with Mrs.
forward.
Tasha Davis now.
Moving forward. Now we have Heidi and Closet. Heidi is another one that did not come to play to All Stars.
Oh, yeah,
Heidi
okay,
is
thank you.
another one that knew that she had a lot to prove when coming back to All Stars. She knew that the girls were gonna be watching her because I hate the makeup. You know, like we
I
lived through that.
hate your hair and makeup.
We lived through that, you know.
Yeah.
So she delivered. It's a wet for me on all accords. I thought that her first look was very campy and very surprised that she did that. I was not expecting that from Heidi. I thought that her middle look was super cunt. It was giving Victoria's Secret fashion show. Like I was loving it. And the Famous Forever, she looks great. She looks amazing. She looks glamorous. She looks regal. Heidi, 10s across the board. Great.
Definitely.
She
performance.
definitely
her
used, she used her money. You could tell from the COVID unemployment assistance fund. She definitely used that money for good because these fucking looks look expensive. Like that extra
Yeah.
600 did her in. Good for
Baby,
her.
Shorty was employed. She's been touring, and I feel like this entire look she's been taking notes through these tours because this right here, you can't tell me that you can't see this on a Dave LaChapelle shoe, or that you can't see this on a literally you said Victoria's Secret runway. Like this is a performance, and to what you said before, different parties, but at the same time keeping like her who she is still true through all of it. Like I love that. Like look at that middle look, gorgeous.
And
10
also,
and
she's
wet.
painting very well now.
That
she's-
blend.
That was what she was lacking too. Like she the only thing she lacked on her original season was the taste
Execution.
and execution. Now she's fully rounded.
Yeah, yeah. This is your moment. Have it, baby.
Yeah.
Great premiere, Heidi in Closet. Moving on, we have James Mansfield. And
I like
you
the
know-
Selena look, the little mariachi. That was cute. The second look,
Bitty bitty bum bum.
I've seen
the
it
girls,
before.
the judges were eating for these, but I low-key didn't like any of these,
The
honestly.
second look just gave me Judy Jackson Hooker.
And the third look we've seen before. Like we've seen big blonde hair and a white dress, Lily from her original season. Like I don't know. Like I don't. Maybe this is rude. I don't see the hype around her. I'm sorry. A lot of queens live for her. A lot of
Was
fans
there
live
hype
for her.
around her?
Right.
Exactly. Like all over, like everyone's like James. Like Alaska Lily said that this is one of her favorite queens, and I want to know why, because I'm just not getting it.
Why I will say she is quirky. She defeats like the act normal and like fit in with the group. Like she has her own quirky things, but I just feel like the voice. She just loses me at the voice, and I feel like that's the first thing that you kind of associate, and it's just like, ugh.
It's
But
not
that first
authentic
look-
to me. Like it's not. It's just not authentic.
Hi, I'm James Manfield, and I'm here for All Stars. Hey! She's just like vocal fry to the max. Like, I'm not off it.
I fucking hate you.
That's his femme voice when he's on the phone with Trade.
That's how I wake up talking.
Femme
That's
queen
your
goddess.
sexy Trade voice.
I don't really do a sexy trade voice. I don't know what you're talking
Ooh,
about.
that instantly. Moving on. Then we have Monica Beverly Hills and
Trashed.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Holiday.
I'm sorry.
The first look,
sorry.
the first look looks good, but when you bring out Nefertiti's, it's like in that same like universe. Nefertiti's blew this bitch out the water. But when we're focusing on Monica right now, that first look is in her own category. She did it. She did it wet. The second one, very what's the word? Not
Trash.
passenger. Civilian bitch. Just like everyday hoe, like
I've
up
seen
in
that
the
at
street.
Boxers. I literally have seen a bitch that looks just like that at Boxers. I'm sorry. And
Yeah.
I don't want to see
yeah,
Boxers on my
it's,
Drag
it's
Race.
very pedestrian.
Pedestrian. Production gonna say peasant. Like
But production knows what's up. I'm sorry. Like she falls into that same like Carrie Colby vibe with me, like a very beautiful woman, but not an extraordinary drag queen. And take that shade.
That's not shade. That's actually that's tea that the girls need to
Well,
listen to.
Like the
I
last outfit was so underwhelming. Like, look the fuck what Kahana, Candy, Jimbo
girl,
are
that's
wearing.
gorgeous.
Standing next to them, like you're literally not. You're not in VIP. What did you say?
That is George's right there.
That's George's.
George's
That's
came back
legitimately
one of another
George's.
time. I
Work.
was super excited for Monica. I really was, but
Me too.
the
Speak for
first
yourself.
look, I was like, okay. Second look, I was like, all right, just you gave a nod to Kim Petra, so I'm living. And then the third one, it's still cute. It's just giving. It's like we also.
But it's cute next to Gorgeous. Gorgeous is gonna devour cute. New York, Tiffany Pollard. Like, I'm sorry, you're next to the fucking queens of drag, and you're looking like you've been dragged. I'm sorry.
I think
like,
that there was a
Rhyme drag with drag.
I think that there was a mispreparation.
Pretty
for
Little
All Stars.
Thing.
What happened?
Production
Production
is a
said-
cackle today. Production is
Switch
getting
over
hate
to-
today.
She looks like she went to Forever 21 and Pretty Little Thing.
Production is so shady.
She's the voice behind the shadows. Like she is the shadows.
I think that there was, like I was saying, there was a mispreparation to her preparation of All Stars. I think that it's been a long time since we've seen Monica Beverly Hills, and I feel like when we did see her, she was struggling with her drag. She was struggling with being authentically her, and because she wasn't fully authentically her, she wasn't able to present the best drag that she can. And I feel like I was really excited for her to come back. And I love when we get
was.
reintroduced to some queens that are from the earlier seasons of Drag Race, because those queens did not come up on the social media game. So they don't get the same relevance that some of the queens now get just from being on 2 episodes. Some more people know Robin Fierce for nothing than they know Monica Beverly Hills, and Monica Beverly Hills is someone that had an iconic Untucked moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, Monica Beverly Hills is iconic in her own right in the RuPaul's Drag Race franchise. However, this presentation that I have in front of me right now still needs work.
I'm sorry. My thing, real quick, about her, I'm just like, for her first season, she wasn't fully there. All Star, she's not fully there. I feel like when are we gonna have Monica Beverly Hills to her full extremity? Like, when are we gonna get
Third time's
her
a
full-
charm.
But I'm sorry, like I'm at this point, I'm done and I'm bored. Like I don't want to see more.
mean,
of her
no.
because-
Well, you can't do that though, because we've given grace to other queens. Like, if I have to sit through 73 years of UUB on Drag Race, then I can sit through any of these hoes going on Drag Race 3,000 times. And also,
But what's it gonna take for her? Because the first season she
okay,
got
but
the
Kevin,
full-
at the same time, look, Jimbo's on this season. This is
Yep.
Jimbo's 3rd time
but,
on
but he's
Drag Race
excellent at
competition.
drag. I'm sorry, Monica's not excellent at drag for me.
Yeah, but you just can't.
But-
That's a
but
full
if you're-
like statement.
Exactly. And if your request is for her to come in at her full potential, you need to give her grace to do it. Again, I agree. It's been a long time since she's been on Drag Race, so she should have gotten it together. However, Monica Beverly Hills doesn't have the brand deals that some of the girls, was having. So it's not the same access. It's not the same access. And
Agreed.
for I mean, I don't know people's financial situations, but again, this was still good. It just wasn't All Stars. And I think that she needs to make it All Stars.
This is like regular Drag Race season where it's at right now.
Yes.
This is gonna
Like,
be
this is what
dragging you.
Amethyst should have brought.
This is right. This is
Your
this
drag
is
mother.
this is what Amethyst should have like, you know, like this is probably Amethyst stuff.
She sold it.
She sold it on eBay.
Work.
But yeah.
Shout out to Amethyst. We give her more airtime on the tuck than she ever got in her actual season. Like,
We keeping you
I
alive,
love
baby.
you,
We keep-
Amethyst. She is
keeping
what
you
keeps me
famous.
going every single day.
we love you. We love you. Edward's drag mom.
Moving on to the Lala Ree experience.
Oh, I love Reed.
La
Ree, I can't
said
slap.
that.
First things first.
The second look is trash.
I can't believe that Lala Ree did what she did on season 13 with that bag look and dared to come back on All Stars and present that second look.
She
Like
got
Lala.
nerve. That was nerve.
That was a lot of nerve.
Just nerve.
That was
She has
a
nerve so
lot.
far.
She has nerve so far, for sure. And talent.
That's normal.
And talent. The girl has talent.
Oh, absolutely.
But girl,
And she
The
was
red look-
charismatic about that second look.
the red look is everything. I really did love the red look. I felt like it was really her. I love the hair. I felt like the first look, it was cute, but I needed more. I don't know. I felt like it was very, at the same time, it was very like bland. So I could have used, I don't know how
Like if
she-
the letters were imprinted on the outfit, or if it was gonna be hanging how it is, kind of like looking glued on. If she did one, bigger letters, two, maybe
Maybe then
Like,
printed on
like-
actual bodysuit because they look like construction paper.
no, that's what it looks like. And I wish she like would have put like gems on it or like bedazzled it or something where it's like it's catching our eye. But when we think about it as modern, I feel like bitches like Miley has worn
It looks
shit
like she's
like
on the
this.
baddies promo shoot in the second one with the hair and the, like. Also, I don't like what she did with her mug. I feel like she does less drag in the face now. I feel like her mug is very beautiful girl. I don't know. I'm just not feeling the mug from her this season. Maybe it's just me. Her mug was
it's
more
the first
draggy.
episode. Let's see if she changes it up.
Well, right now she's just
Lukewarm.
well,
She's in the
Misty.
middle for me.
misty, because that first look was gorgeous.
She's definitely in the middle for me. The drag has been elevated from season 13 for sure, but again, she's still in the middle for me. And now we have the
Mrs.
one and
Kasha Davis.
only Darian Lake. Now you say
I wanna
Mrs.
like
Kasha
Darian.
Davis.
I'm sorry.
Um,
To walk in front of RuPaul in black cargo pants from H&M, it's so fucking cunt. And that's why I live for the second look, actually.
I'm
like-
sorry, I lived for the second look.
I'm sorry, you're wearing cargo pants
And a t-shirt.
in front of RuPaul. That is fucking cunt to me.
They literally said it's just too basic. And I was like, what? That bitch looks cunt.
She does look cunt, and it is modern fashion. I think it was very literal, though.
It
I
was
don't
too
know
literal.
how else though you could dragify this though. Like, what the
But
fuck
I
was she
feel
gonna
like
do?
it was like, in a way, like I wish that she should have. I mean, probably it wasn't the way that she was thinking about it. But to me, it was so literal that it was also funny, and it was like like it was like a whole thing, like that was like working
Yeah.
together. So
I didn't mind it. I liked it. I was gagged at their reaction.
I honestly feel like all of the looks were her imitating somebody, because the first look is very Jinx. The second look
Ooh,
is
boots.
you know, who she's
Adore
imitating,
Delano.
and
And
then,
then the third look is Michelle Visage.
no, Alyssa Edwards.
I love how like no shade at all. Oh fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Like I like how she doesn't need to wear a breastplate because she like already has like naturally born titties, and I kind of live.
No,
Like
they
she
look good.
saves money.
They're sitting, girl.
No, and they're sitting pretty. Her promo look, like no, her entrance look, yo, her body,
Was bodying.
like body yaddy yaddy yaddy. Like
Nice.
she,
bodying.
It's a wet.
Well,
It's a wet because it's funny, but it's a regret because like it's actually like trash. The second look.
It's like in reality, just like, bitch, you wore a t-shirt on the stage. But yet again, bitch has done motherfucking poured water in an ice cup before, and
but bitch, the way she was walking too, it was just so cunt. Everything about it was super cunt.
I want to wear this outfit if I ever go to DragCon. Like
Billy.
when the Tuck is at DragCon next year, I'm wearing this outfit. Mark my words.
Is it Billy? Or
Well-
is it Darian? No, it's Kevin.
What?
No, like when he wears that outfit.
Oh,
It's Kevin playing Darian playing Billy.
The multi-universe.
the multi-universe of
Like
madness
that. The
of
Spider-Man's
gayness.
like this.
In the top we had Alexis Michelle, Kahana Montrese, and Lala Ree, and at the bottom we had Darian Lake, James Mansfield, and Monica Beverly Hills. Do you guys agree with this top and bottom? I did feel like Jessica Wilde was
Snubbed.
robbed.
Snubbed.
I feel like Lala Ree. I feel like Jessica Wilde did better than Lala Ree. No shade, but whatever.
I feel like James Mansfield wasn't really low. The only critique she really had was that like she messed up in the choreo, but like overall, all the judges were like really like living for her. And I don't think she did that. I mean, the only thing that she really fucked up on was like the moves that we saw. But who knows? Like obviously the judges see more than we do. But I don't generally believe that she was a bottom placement. No shade.
Yeah. Jessica has really impressed me this entire time, and I'm like now like Team Candy and Team Jessica.
Yeah, I'm definitely
You verse.
my top three. My top three for the seasons are definitely Candy, Jessica, and Jimbo. Anyways,
Jimbo, but then
the Maxi Challenge winner was Kahana Montrese. So congratulations, Kahana. Yes, honey. She won $5,000 cash prize.
She doesn't even know
And-
what to get done next. Like with that money, what could she get done next? She got her butt, her teeth, her lips. Like she's gonna find another body part to enhance with that money.
Girl,
Why
listen, at this
not?
point, she can turn into a unicorn. I don't care. She looks cunt. She looks hot. Anything Kahana can do, I don't give a fuck. That bitch is a goddess.
her
So,
unicorn era.
her unicorn era. But also shout out to Kahana. Like she flipped the script. She first episode into All Stars, she wins. You know, this is definitely a great start for someone like her that had such a horrible original season.
She fixed her
So-
teeth, but she's going for the big bite.
Period.
I love.
Got a bag and fix my teeth.
So then now, you know, of course, All Stars rules are into effect. So right before the girls came back to deliberation in Untucked, they had to vote. The entire cast had to vote in who they wanted to leave. And then Kahana had to pick one person that she felt was the person that needed to leave. So we have 2 lip sync, and of course now it's time to for Kahana as the winner to go against the lip sync assassin.
Reveal yourself.
And girl, I was gagged when I saw the lip sync assassin.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your legacy.
I was just coming
Good
back
luck.
next season. How much money y'all
And
want that?
don't it up.
The budget was there for the music.
Right. Also, the fact that first song is Beyonce and Beyonce just out of her tour.
Brilliant.
Oh, right there.
Cunt.
Yeah.
I was just like, let me just take this girl home real quick.
She's giving cunt goddess.
Yes, Jimbo.
Jimbo, yeah. This bitch ate right here too.
Darian's old ass. Like, who sings this? Bringing ballroom to it.
The spin into the dip. Hey, hey, hey.
Left you wanting a little more. She's like, okay.
And Kahana's doing an amazing job, but it's just that Aja's legitimately eating.
I love that Candy is living for Aja. I love that.
And Adele doesn't even don't know where she at.
Leah Michelle didn't know what she signed up for.
Not the Leah Michelle.
She couldn't read the cue card. That was good.
So good, guys.
Even better a second time watching it.
So good.
I could
so
watch
good.
it again, honestly. It was that fucking good.
It was so good. Of course,
Pumpkin.
the winner was Aja, and I just wanted to really point it out. Like, shout out to Aja for coming back to Drag Race. This is the show that gave birth to you, and as a fan for so many years, it really warmed my heart when I saw Aja come back on Drag Race. You know, after all of the things that have happened between the two subjects on social media, and you know, all of the back and forth, to see Aja on Drag Race lets me know that one, the producers are listening to the social chatter. Like, the producers are tapped into what's happening on social, because how iconic. And the fact that RuPaul said, you know, you're back where you belong.
She's the winner of All Stars 9.
It was giving return. So shout out to Aja. Get them bills paid, baby. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, so Aja won.
Lipstick Assassins got money though, because I feel like they're there just to
I'm sure they
put
get
their
a check.
face on the gig. You think they get a check? Probably, right?
They definitely get a check. They're going on.
That's Paramount money.
Yeah. And they're going on national television. Like, you have to get a check. You have to get a check. The bottom two were Darian Lake and Monica Beverly Hills, and Aja pulls out the lipstick, and the group has eliminated Monica Beverly Hills. I'm sorry, Monica. Like, it was just not your time. What do you guys think?
I think it was deserved. I feel like she packed herself up the moment she performed, and the moment that she put on those outfits.
Yeah, it's because I just like watched both episodes, so I'm like, wait, is that who went home first?
Monica went home first.
I'm just
Yes.
gagged all over again because I really was like pumped for her for this season, but I'm gagged that the bitch went home first.
But are you surprised? Like, who else?
I mean,
went
I'm
home
happy
first
that
in your
everyone
eyes?
voted realistically. They voted to what you presented. It wasn't like, I mean, some people took into account her story, which was fair, and I think I would have voted the same way. But I guess the verdict was truth. You know, at the end of the day, it's like when you look at when you compare Darian's 3 pictures and Monica's 3 pictures, I want more from Darian, and I want more from Monica, but in a different way. I want more from her in the sense of like, bitch, like that, like what, like, oh, this is your moment to present so much more, and you didn't. So I feel like you need to do that on your own. But like Darian has that already ready, and I'm just waiting to eat it up.
Right. Well, Monica now enters the Fame Games, which is this new thing on All Stars 8. So there's another way for queens to win, and I really love this when RuPaul explained it when they were all on the runway. So basically, every eliminated queen then enters a competition called the Fame Games, where it's going to be a social media competition where they're going to be showing the runway looks that they would have presented if they would have been on that episode of Drag Race, and the fans can vote at the end of the season who is the queen of the Fame Game based on all of the looks that they presented, and I guess who the audience felt had the best looks, and you know, is the queen of the Fame Games. So I think that's great because, you know, for the drag queens, they've always had that one criticism that is like, you prepare for All Stars, you spend so much money, and then, you know, you get eliminated first or second, and then you don't really get to showcase your looks. So I think this is amazing because drag queens are now able to showcase all of their looks, even though they're not going to be in the competition. And I do feel like that is a give and take, and that's a compromise.
I feel like I like that too, and I want to shout out Alyssa Hunter for that one because I feel like Alyssa Hunter was one of those first queens who was starting to post after, like, what I would have worn. That it was like, oh, bitch, if she would have worn this on that stage, it would have ate. What we have also seen is bitches showing something different on Instagram than what they showed on the screen. So I do like how they're merging the walk the runway, but also show us what you would have changed on your Instagram and whatnot. So it definitely makes sure it creates kind of like a pathway for the fans who just watch it to also follow these queens on social media, whether they like them or not, or especially if they like them, make sure to use their hashtag team, their drag name, and give them more of that natural social media for following.
Yeah, I agree.
It's funny because the look that Monica has for next week, we'll get into it.
We'll get into it. But like I said, that was the first episode. Monica Kahana won. Monica Beverly Hills went home. And, All Stars 8 is on its way. Make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram at The Talk Podcast and on Twitter at The Talk Podcast. And make sure that you guys, tune in, baby, because we're here and we're working and we're recapping.
And we're queer.
The season
Pride Month is in almost 2 weeks. Get the douches, the enemas, and the poppers ready. Pride Month is among us. I can feel it.
Pride Month is coming. Like we did mention at the beginning of the episode, Drag Race gave us 2 new episodes this week. So we are going to be recording it in a whole other episode. So make sure that you guys go tune into episode 42. And that's going to be the episode 2 recap. Okay? That has been the tea. Now you decide the shade. See you in a minute. The Talk is a production of the Reality Rundown and Rundown Media, executive produced and hosted by me, Wellington Gomez, co-hosted by Forever Raymond, Kevin Kleiner, and Edward Entertainment, and audio and engineering by Raf Scafaro. Make sure to follow us everywhere at The Talk Podcast to stay updated on our show.